risks related to Pratt & Whitney engines. If you're now talking about the viability being in question of the airline, did you not consider the leasing option at all? And I also want to get a clarification from you. What are you claiming from Pratt & Whitney? Because in your DRHP, you said that you had raised claims of $67 million. That was till March 2020 and partially also accounted for the November to December 2019 period. How much are you claiming? How much has Pratt & Whitney paid you so far?
Okay, a very good question. And one is obviously DRHP was dated May 2021. A lot of things have happened thereafter, but I would like to update two things. One is that we did receive the compensation from Pratt & Whitney out of the amount which was mentioned in DRHP of around $49 million. And the balance which was post the March 2020, we have still not received the compensation. We continue to raise this issue with them. In fact, we also made claims in the intermediate period in July 2022, as well as when we filed for the arbitration. And the claims are in the range of almost $950 million based on the AOG compensation, which has been evaluated by one of the very well-known firms. Even if we go with the rate at which Pratt & Whitney would have provided the compensation, as in the past, the amount of the compensation would have been in the range of around $450 million till March 2023. So I think there is a lot at stake. And if you really look at what we have suffered because of the Pratt & Whitney is in the range of not only there are three elements to that. One is that our promoters had to pump in more than 3,200 crores in last 24 months because the only fact that Pratt & Whitney did not provide the engine. While on the other hand, we continued to be operating at our most operating efficiency level compared to the best in the industry in India. And we had a EBITDA even in prior to 2019-20, even in 2021-22, our EBITDA was better than the best in the industry. And as late as in Q3 of 2022-23, our operating cost is as good as the best in the industry. So I think it's a matter of only getting the scale, which was denied to us by Pratt & Whitney.
Okay, so Kaushik, let me address this issue because that's an important clarification from you that the claims that you're filing against Pratt & Whitney amount to almost $950 million and the compensation paid by Pratt & Whitney to you so far amounts to $49 million. You talked about the promoters infusing capital and you say that it's been unprecedented capital infusion by the promoters. Promoters have infused a total of 6,500 crores, of which 3,200 crore rupees has come in as of March 2020 and 290 crores has come in as recently as the 26th of April 2023. So 293 crores coming in from the promoters as of April this year. If you believe that the airline, as you pointed out in your own words, has industry-leading EBITDA, if you in your words say that the promoters continue to be committed to the airline, then have the promoters not wanted to infuse more capital to ride out the current turbulence? Do they not want to put more money after what has gone through so far? Have the promoters decided no more capital infusion?
Shireen, it is like this. Promoters are still committed. It is a matter of if we don't get engines, I mean, howsoever promoters may fund, and as I said, in 24 months, they have infused 3,200 crore. Not only that, I think I would be failing in my duty if I don't consider the kind of support which the government has also given. They have given the ECLGS scheme, which is Emergency Credit Line Guaranteed Scheme, and they have given a sanction of 1,500 crore, out of which we have drawn 1,300 crore. So we have actually infused 4,600 crore in last 24 months. Going by the run rate, we have lost 200 crores only on losses because of the Pratt & Whitney engine. But the losses are even more because that's the loss on the basis of the break even. But we are supposed to have operations profitability. So if I talk about the loss of revenue, loss of profit, they are substantially high, more than 10,000 crores. Now, if you really ask, well, why a promoter not infusing every month 300 crores? Well, they can infuse, but that 300 crore will go down the drain every time because the Pratt & Whitney engines are still not available. So it is a matter of, I think, believing that because Pratt & Whitney gave a confirmation to the award, when the award was released on 30th of March 2023, on 1st of April, Pratt & Whitney gave in writing to the arbitrator that they are going to abide by the award. And that is what prompted the promoters that, yes, now things are going to come up, while the Pratt & Whitney did not comply with any of the obligations till that date. But considering that this is a major arbitration award awarded by Singapore International Arbitration Center, it's a global issue, and Pratt & Whitney being part of the Raytheon Group, a very large US aviation and I would say a lot of extensive exposure into the aviation and defense. They are at today, we are a $150 billion company. So we thought that they will now abide by what they have also said. And therefore the promoters are willing, they were willing, they actually committed, and they brought in 290 crores. So I think if Pratt & Whitney would have given engines by 20th of April, we would have been hunky-dory. The question is, do I request promoters every day that, sir, I'm short of funds, please give me 100 rupees more? I mean, this is not the way to run an airline. Ultimately, Pratt & Whitney has to...
No, I get that. No, I get that. But have you had that? But what is the last conversation that you've had with promoters on this issue? As you said, promoters infused 293 crore rupees. That is the latest in terms of infusion from the promoters as of April 2023. So have promoters now said, look, no more at this point in time?
No. I think it's and I already in the past also, there were 2-3 weeks back, there was some kind of mischief news, and we had clarified promoters are completely committed. They are committed because, see, it's not just the recent infusion of 290 crores. Promoters, as you already know, have infused 6,500 crores. They are 100% owned the company. And I think you should look at the kind of the way Wadia Group performs. Wadia Group has a legacy of being a long-term kind of business partner in any business which they do. You look at the various companies which we have, they are all long-lasting companies. Group itself is 287 years old. Britannia is 102. Yeah. So I think just to give you a short answer, promoters are completely committed.